Alright, what's going on, guys? JC is here, and I'm with a friend, and his name is Flacco, and he's gonna say hi now.
What's going on?
So, today we're doing, well, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's like, alright, we'll just leave it at a dual comp, but it's not your average dual comp, because it's gonna be longer than 10 minutes, probably, maybe not, but we're here to talk to you guys about basically everything that's been going on in GTA. And obviously you guys know there's been flying Ferris wheels all over the place right now. I haven't personally seen any, but I can see all over YouTube that everybody is just like wondering what's going on. I haven't made a video. I've been taking a little break, but I will be back shortly. Obviously there's a video coming back. So yeah, so let's ask Flacco what he thinks is like, well, let's see. What do you want? Like, what do you want in GTA or something?
GTA?
Obviously.
I'm just trying to see, like, I want more content, yo. Like, it's been taking a while. Like, I don't know. I wish they could just give us some more info about it, so it wouldn't take as long. Or if anything, yo. Like, even though it's with like GTA Online, I'm trying to see some story mode DLC. I'm tired of GTA Online.
That's true. I mean, today, basically the topics we're going to be discussing is things for story mode, GTA Online, patches, fake leaked info, real leaked info, and so on and so forth. So, I actually have to agree with you on that one. I actually really want to see some, like, story mode DLC because, I mean, how many heists did we have? 2, 3, 4?
That's probably like 4 or 5.
4 or 5, right? And, yeah, they're fun. They were fun. They had huge payouts for story mode, but also GTA 5 Online needs some love too. I know there was supposed to be heist. There was leaked info a month ago for GTA Online and story mode, but you know it's been a month. Nothing has happened. So I know the GTA Independence DLC and everything has came out, but you know you gotta have its time for everything. But let's go on and see do you want on your wish list for GTA Online and story mode. Anything that you really want on GTA, what's yours?
Yeah, I hope that when the heists come out, I hope that we could just create it, not with the whole pre-bull and all that. Like, during story mode, they pretty much had it planned out for you and you had options, but now I want to create my own heist, you know, find a place where I want to hit, all that.
What else?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm thinking this content creator is getting a little overhand. I don't know, because I wish there's probably like an option where you could just stay with the Rockstar playlist, or you know, just like actually find a game. And same thing when it comes to like matchmaking and all that. So like, say if you're in a lobby with your friends, like I want them to just, instead of me having to struggle, to just invite them, like just them join with me. I don't know.
I mean, I agree, because this content creator stuff is just really getting out of hand. I mean, me and Flacco couldn't even play a Rockstar playlist deathmatch, and that really sucked. I was trying to get gameplays of missions so that I could use as videos, but there was a problem, and it kept spawning us in the same match because everybody liked the match. But it was, maybe I'll get gameplay of it and show you guys what I mean. But it was really hard. It wasn't enjoyable at all.
It's repetitive. That's what it is. It's just the same deathmatch every time, and if you don't get an advantage, then you're screwed, because once one person gets the advantage, that's it. The game's pretty much over. You're gonna lose, and that's gonna mess up your KD ratio and all that, and you're gonna end up getting a loss for losing the match.
And it actually sucks, because I was really looking forward to like really playing a good old Rockstar playlist deathmatch, and I couldn't. The content creator is just out of hand. Some of these races are impossible to finish. The content creator is just, it's really not that good. And I hope Rockstar can actually fix it, and as Flacco said, have an option where it could be just a Rockstar playlist or a content creator playlist. And just do what you want. But anything else in your wish list?
I don't know, man. I'm not sure, you know, all these fucking, I don't know.
I mean, I agree. I mean, there has to be some new updates coming out soon, because Independence is over. Independence Day is over, and it was just a week ago. Okay, but the next holiday's Halloween, and we should have some updates coming out. Maybe if it's not this month, at least August or September. Now, there's also release dates for next gen.
You bugging.
Eh.
Forgot about Labor Day.
Oh, wait, I did forget about Labor Day.
Now you bugging. Fuck them holidays.
True. But at least we have to get Heist sooner or later, and it has to be before the 1-year anniversary of GTA. Because if we all have to wait till the 1-year anniversary of GTA, I don't think any of us are going to be very happy with that. I mean, sure, we'll have Heist and everything, but they've been promising Heist for a long time now, and we still haven't gotten them.
Yeah, and by the time we hit that September mark, you know, that pretty much GTA 5 is gonna be on next gen, and then think about that, like what's gonna happen to the current gen? Are they still gonna support it or anything like that, or are they just gonna leave us in the dust?
I mean, of course, obviously you guys know because there's no unboxing on my channel, but of course there is no more like current gen. Everybody's on next gen. Sure, there's really nothing to play on next gen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Battlefield 4 is on both gens, current and next, and it's just not many games are suitable for it. Destiny was supposed to come out with PS4. It got delayed, and it'll come out till September of this year. So there's a bunch of things with next gen that's going wrong. Now, I believe in my beliefs. I hope it's not true, but I believe that next gen users are actually going to get treated better than most of us that are on current gen.
I mean, that's what mostly happens most of the time when these new generations come out. Like, it's what it's supposed to do, you know. It's a new generation, you're supposed to move on. You can't really stay on current gen, and with that, everything is just gonna be updated. This is like all that. So right now, this year is kind of a little slow for next gen because, you know, it hasn't, the next gen consoles hasn't even been out for a year yet. But, you know, probably when 2015 comes, you know, all them games, it's gonna be a big year for that. And now when it comes to current gen, I'm not sure about that because I doubt any games are gonna come out. So it's probably like a couple, and then probably after this year it's probably like done. Now when it comes to updates, that's kind of up to the developer and to see what they'll do to keep their fans happy.
And I agree, but I never got to do the video, but there is something that happened with the Independence Day DLC, and that is the fireworks and the firework launcher did get taken out. And correct me if I'm wrong, they're probably still in the game, but they did get taken out. They got removed, just like the Valentine's Day, the old Rolls Royce. It got removed as well. If you bought it, you kept it, it was yours, alright. But not the way it did. It's just not the same way with the Independence Day DLC. The way they did it is, if you have the firework launcher and you have ammo, you're gonna have it until you run out of ammo. So you better use that ammo like sufficiently and in the smart way that you can. But if you don't, then that's it. Firework launcher, you're just gonna have it, no ammo, so it's gonna be useless. Same with the fireworks. So, I mean, you spend all these, you know, you spend all this money on the guns and everything, but you don't get to keep them. And it sucks because the firework launcher was actually 60 grand, and if you could get that 60 grand back, or even $100,000 for actually purchasing it, then that would be grateful. But I don't think Rockstar would be generous enough to do that. So we can actually we can't do anything about that.
Yeah, you know, Rockstars are known for being dicks sometimes, but yeah.
So I guess my wish list will be done in a separate video. But Jeremy, well, Flacco, how are you feeling about basically GTA Online so far?
It's boring. I'm bored. I don't play it anymore.
That's
boring.
true. And it takes me like hours just to get him on the game with me so I can catch a few gameplays so that I can make commentaries for you guys. And of course my channel does not consist only of GTA, it consists of multiple games. But the way Jeremy is set up, he doesn't like playing boring games. So I believe like the next topic is the High Roller DLC and how it was fake. I feel really bad because I made a video and I got tons of views on it, and it just turned out to be fake, and I was very disappointed. I was actually happy. I think there was going to be better cars and everything, because the latest cars that have come out, the handling, it just completely sucks. Correct me if I'm wrong, Flacco, but
yeah, that tends to happen a lot. You know, with all this different leaked information, you can't really believe it all. Even though the information comes out, you can't always believe it. You know, you always have to have like a good source from it. But either way, I mean, things happen like that. Either way, you can't really stop it. And if it's fake, it's fake, and if it's real, it's real. You can't really. That's why when you hear these information, you can't get your hopes up until it actually releases.
now there's one hacker out there, and he actually he assumed, or I don't know the correct word, but he assumed that the Independence Day DLC and the High Life DLC were both going to come out, and he was correct. Now, I believe he uses a bunch of codes, but if he knows what he's doing, then you guys should trust him because he got the last two DLCs correct. And like this one wasn't made by him. This one actually was made by a guy that wanted to get famous, and he did use this. He used a different program, and he made a new how you say it? A new file to download. And the crazy thing is that file was 250 megabytes, and like the other DLC files are like normally 60, 70, or 80 megabytes. So that threw you off. The 2014 definitely threw you off. There was a lot of errors in that picture, so you had to know it was fake. Now, getting into GTA Online, I love what they're doing with the game because they're making brand new and a lot of executive decisions, but it's just not enough yet. Everyone's wondering, when are we going to get heist? Even if it's single player heist, it doesn't matter. At least we get new missions and stuff. But until then, the game is slowly dying.
Yeah, same thing when GTA 4 released. You know, it took a while. And it took about like a year, and then a year, that's when the Lost in the Dam came out. And that's a whole new campaign, and then a year after that, same thing with the Ballad of Gay Tony. Now, if GTA 5 takes a role like that, then, you know, I'll be appreciated, but there's a lot of things that we should know. Like, you know, with Los Santos and all that, since it's not really San Andreas, like, what happened? Like, how come we can't see, like, a backstory? Like, what happened over those years from San Andreas to GTA 5?
Now, of course, Rockstar took it back, just like San Andreas. You're able to ride in boats, fly planes, own garages, now own multiple properties. You're able to live the life you want to on GTA, but it's still very limited. And when you have a limited lifetime on GTA, not to sound like actual lifetime, but if you have an actual limit, then it just sucks. Like, really, the map was so big in San Andreas, and it's even bigger in GTA 5 now. And it's cool, you get to explore the whole map, blah blah blah. But I believe North Yankton should at least be added. And if you can't get there driving, obviously, at least take a plane. And if you were able to own a property there, that's all a wish list. And, you know, maybe sometime in the future it'll come out. But remember, how long did it take GTA 5 to come out?
Yeah, it was probably six years around there. 6-7 years.
I remember back in '09 or maybe 2008 when GTA 5 was supposed to come out, and it got postponed all the way to 2013. Now, Rockstar took a lot of time with this game, and I expected it to be better. Obviously, we were all very excited when GTA 5 came out. Obviously, there was a lot to learn, and just, you have to get used to it all. Obviously, the beginning of GTA, November-ish, or close to December, we got the $500,000 for free from GTA, from Rockstar.
And even that took a while for us to get, because GTA Online didn't work for about a week?
Yeah, and supposedly it was shut down for improvements and stuff.
Yeah, it was bad, and even though it still needs improvement, like the mechanic, I hate him, I hate the mechanic. He don't even, when I want my car, the car doesn't even go in front of me, like he parks in somewhere else. I don't like that. Like, I hate how I have to pay him for that.
Like the other day, we were actually stranded down in the sewer pipes and stuff, and well, not the sewer pipes, but the river that you had to do one of the heists in. We were down there, and we called for his car, and it didn't work. They said he had to get to a near road. We got to the nearest road. He called it, and his mechanic spawned it all the way down by the sewer, and we had to go all the way down the hill. And you know how your player is so clumsy on GTA Online that you just we just bounced down the hill. I ended up dying, and he ended up with almost dying.
Yeah, so it's crazy. There's a lot of improvements that they need to do. And, you know, even though people say give it time, it's been a while. It's almost been a year since the game has been released. The little things, they should have been fixed by now at least.
I mean, bringing it back, of course, yeah, that $500,000 did take a little while for them to add it to all of our accounts. Yeah, it took a little while, but you gotta realize, why was GTA 5 Online shut down for a whole week for maintenance?
Yeah, the game, I don't know. Rockstar, you just gotta put their heads together. They gotta do something. I don't know, man. Especially with GTA and how long that it took to make the game, and it's like it has that many errors. Think about it, like the gen before this, like the PS2 era. You know, there was a lot of GTAs. There was like a GTA coming out every year. It was a lot. And even though they didn't have that many issues, but then again, they didn't have to do it online. Either way, sometimes like I think that GTA 4 will be a better game in some ways, and then in some ways GTA 5 will be better.
And of course, bringing it back. We're bringing it back a few months ago, maybe 2, 3, or even 4 months ago. Mind you, my mind is not refreshed. I've been concentrating on a lot right now because I work and I also go to the gym. So my mind is not completely straight. But bringing it back a few months ago, like 2, 3, 4, or even 5, when that modded money was in the game. I remember I told this kid, because I didn't believe him, I told him put a $10 million bounty on Flacco and I was going to kill him and take it. And he put the bounty on Flacco and I killed him and I took it. Now, mind you, I had billions of dollars on GTA Online. When I heard they were removing all that money from our accounts, Flacco told me no, it's going to take a while for them to remove it off of your account because there's thousands and even millions of PSN accounts that they have to remove it from. And it's just not PSN, it was Xbox as well. And he told me it wasn't. I woke up the next day, I stayed up the whole night, but I ended up knocking out around 3 in the morning. And I sold a bunch of cars and did a bunch of missions. They took away my money. I only had about almost $100,000. So, ask Flacco, how pissed was I?
Yeah, you were mad. I mean, I was mad too. Like, they took away all my money. Like, even though, like, they didn't even get it right, yo. They just take all your money away. Like, if you had money before that, like, say you had like 500, I had like 500,000, and then I was left with only 50K.
Yeah, and I mean, they did do it wrong, and none of us were really happy about that. Okay, modded money, we didn't really like earn it the way we should have, but we did work at least, and we made cars for other people. Like, I know me, I was spreading that money around. I was making cars for a bunch of random people online so they could sell it and help them get money. So I was really helping people, and I got it taken away. And mind you, this was before I had the computer. I had not uploaded a video for a year, and I was dying to upload, and I couldn't, and I felt bad. But I guess we're gonna cut this video here. And guys, new info. Me and Flacco and maybe a bunch of other friends that couldn't make it today are going to do podcasts maybe every Friday or every weekend. So stay tuned on my channel. Maybe we'll make a new channel for Flacco. But until then, just stay tuned. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So, Flacco, do your job.
Alright, you already know what the deal is. See y'all tomorrow or whenever. Deuces.
Yeah, let's see when the next time new GTA content's gonna come out. Peace, guys.